Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 15th of September to the 15th of October. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Libra, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so Libra, your challenge here is the Judgment, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so your biggest challenge here, Libra, has a lot to do with the Judgment. You are realizing something. You're having an epiphany. You are awakening to something here. We're going to clarify the Judgment and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Death, and the Knight of Swords. So in the recent past, I'm really strongly getting that something here came to an end. I do feel like you were very quick to end something here in the past. Okay, especially with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, maybe a Scorpio here. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. You really want to move to the next level. You're like, I want to move to the next level. This could be you wanting to move to the next level within a relationship, you wanting to move to the next level in your career, you wanting to just ultimately move to the next level in regards to something in your life. The problem that I'm seeing here right now, Libra, is you're closed off to something energetically, okay? And we're going to talk about that. We're going to see why that's happening for you in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Ace of Swords, the Sun, and the Seven of Wands. So in the near future, it's like someone here wants clarity. They want some sort of clarity in terms of what's going to happen next. And it's kind of a good thing that this situation's happening in the near future, especially when someone creates boundaries, when someone blocks someone, when someone here is like, I no longer want to be involved in this. Things start to illuminate. Things start to really come into question here in the near future. And sometimes these things need to happen in order for things to change, okay? And we're going to talk more about this when we clarify in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, High Priestess in reverse. If you haven't been speaking to someone or there's been a lack of communication, that's going to change, especially because this reading is a mid-month reading. So closer to the middle of October, around your birthday, things are going to change and things are going to get better. But right now, it's Mercury retrograde, and there's approximately 7 to 8 planets in total that are retrograding. So it is creating some sort of uncertainty here and blocked energy. And we're going to, again, talk more about that as we get in through your reading, okay? So let's do some clarification and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so the Judgment is clarified by the Fool. You have the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with you realizing that you, how do I say this? In the past, what I see here is you cut someone off or you ended things. Your challenge right now has a lot to do with the fact that, yes, you're realizing something now after the ending, okay, if that makes sense. So if you had some sort of relationship or a situation where you were involved with a specific person and you ended things, you may now be realizing, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have ended things with that person. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. There's kind of like you're questioning something. You're questioning an action that you took or that you're taking now that has a lot to do with some sort of ending, and now you want some sort of new beginning with this person. And the problem that you have here right now, Libra, I'm going to be really honest with you. The problem that you have is that when you're making decisions during Mercury retrograde or you're making decisions in the shadow period, even if you're making decisions before Mercury retrograde, sometimes things change during Mercury retrograde and you start to realize more and more why a certain situation happened the way it did, and it's leading you to want to have some sort of new beginning. So there's a bit of regret here. There's a bit of like, oh, maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have, researched more. Maybe I should have got some more information. So you want to have some sort of new beginning, but your biggest challenge here is not to rush and do things and make decisions without completely knowing 100% that you can commit yourself to them. Okay. Especially now, because there's so much retrograding planets and there's so much illusions and confusion that one thing may seem one way, whereas later on it seems different. Okay. So that's your challenge. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the death. Death is clarified by the Magician, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So in the recent past, there was an ending between you and a specific person. This is someone that you manifested in your life, but they, things ended. And I do feel there was an apology here. There was an apology of like, I'm sorry that this is ending. I'm sorry that, we can't be together. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords in the recent past for Libra. Six of Wands, the Devil, and the Five of Cups. The reason why a lot of you ended this with this person, or they ended things with you, was because this relationship, it wasn't going anywhere. It was just in this place of casual. It's like, oh, we'll see each other once in a while. Oh, we'll hang out once in a while. Oh, we'll have sex once in a while. Oh, we'll, whatever. Okay. So your success in the past started to become more important. You focusing on yourself and your career started to become more important than this relationship that really wasn't going anywhere. And that's why someone here was constantly questioning the relationship, constantly questioning if they really wanted to commit themselves to this in the past. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here in the past for you. Now, in the present moment, there's still some sort of closed off energy. And I am getting with this closed off energy, there is an opportunity that you don't see coming in. We're going to talk about this opportunity for you in a moment. But first, I want to clarify the Two of Swords and see, because the Two of Swords is you. At least that's what I believe. Let's see. Let's clarify. What's the Two of Swords all about? So the Two of Swords is clarified by the Four of Cups. You have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords. Here you are, Two of Swords. Right now in the present moment, there's a closed off energy because someone here is trying to offer love, but they can't because the other person isn't open. And they're trying to make some sort of decision, or they're trying to get clear on why this is happening. One of the things that I see here, Libra, is there's a brand new opportunity that's coming in. It looks very promising. And this is what you've always wanted. You want to move to the next level, but maybe you're afraid. You're afraid because maybe something here failed in the past and you're afraid that might happen again. Tell me more about this opportunity for Libra in the present moment. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Hangman. You have the Ten of Wands and the Five of Wands. So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting with the Hangman and the Ten of Wands. It's like the reason why someone here is not taking action in the present moment is because they're assuming that things are done. And every time they try to give or make an offer to you, or every time you try to make an offer to this person, it just leads to more conflict. So a lot of you in the present moment may be saying, you know what, I'm just going to go off and do this on my own. I'm just going to do my own thing. Because you have a strong desire right now in the present moment, Libra, to move forward. You want to have a new beginning. That's part of your challenge here. Look, the Fool. And you're realizing more and more every day that that's something that you're being called to do. So tell me more about the Three of Wands for Libra in the present moment. The World, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. So even though you know something is done, you know that it's over, it is calling you to move into a new direction. That's what a lot of you are doing right now, but you're still holding on to this, or this person is still holding on to this. Okay. So again, there is an energy here of it's done, and then there's an energy here of no, it's not completely done yet. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Now let's talk about the near future. Now in the near future, somebody wants the truth. They want clarity. They want to know where they stand with you. But there's still blocked energy. Why is there a blocked energy here in the near future when it comes to Libra here? And keep in mind, for many of you, this has a lot to do with something here that you still need to set right with someone. Justice, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups. So in the near future, it looks like you're trying to set things right with someone, a specific person. I do see you approaching this person in the near future. It could be a Gemini, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe a Sagittarius or a Leo. So what is it that you want clarity on here in the near future? What are you going to find out? Because there's something here you're going to find out. The truth is going to be revealed to you, especially closer to the middle of October. Ace of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting, because the Ace of Pentacles is in the present moment for you. So there's a beautiful opportunity in the present moment, and there's a beautiful opportunity in the near future. And one of the things that you get really clear on with this person that you really love, that you're very, very much connected to, you start to realize more and more that there needs to be healing between you and this person. Something here still needs to be set right. I know I've been sounding like a broken record for the last 2 weeks. And that's the common theme here for Mercury retrograding in Libra right now. Libra is the sign of balance. It's a sign of relationships. It's a sign of partnerships, business partnerships too. So you are learning something here really big in the near future, Libra, and it has a lot to do with you healing this relationship with this person, because it doesn't matter, even if you and this person block each other or you disconnect, there's still something that ties you and this person together. And if you're going to be tied to this person forever, you know, maybe you have children, maybe you have a business with them, maybe you have property with them, I don't know. You're attached to someone here. It could be a family member. You're attached to this person lifelong. And I mean, I think you'd rather have a positive, healthy relationship with this person than be in this energy of rejecting them or having ongoing conflict with them. So that's something here that I feel like you're going to be learning. There's going to be tons of healing, or at least an opportunity for you to do that in the near future. Okay, so let's get some advice. So the advice for you is the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, and the Knight of Pentacles. So your biggest piece of advice has a lot to do with the fact that for many of you, there's tons of opportunities that are coming into your life, but there's two important things that you need to keep in mind, especially during this Mercury retrograde, which is going to last until the middle of October. Even though Mercury retrograde is ending on October 2nd, there's a shadow period, okay? So it's not really over until plus 5 days, okay? So your biggest piece of advice here is two important points. The first piece of advice here is before you take action, especially now, between now and middle of October, if I can speak, you need to look at things from a different perspective. Do not just jump and assume that whatever you're seeing in front of you is what it is, because it's not with the Mercury retrograde. The second piece of advice here is for you to slowly move towards something that you want. This could be an investment, a relationship, a project, take it as it resonates. The only way you're going to truly be able to reap the abundance in your life is for you to truly move towards situations in a very calm and stable manner. That means looking at the situations from a different perspective, not assuming that what you see is actually what it is, because there is going to be a lot of illusions here. There's tons of opportunities coming in for you, Libra, but you have to make sure that you're approaching them in a calm, cool, and collected manner, okay? That's the best way to take advantage of these opportunities that are coming in. So this is what I have for you, Libra. I hope you got something from this reading. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.